Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office on this Monday morning. It's the 4th day of September, 2023. This is the morning briefing. Yeah, I know it's Labor Day. It's a holiday for most folks, but I'm working today and thought I'd give you an update on what you can expect for the rest of the day. And if you're heading back to work or school during the day tomorrow, well, I'll give you an update on what we can expect for the week. So yeah, what a beautiful looking morning we've got. As I look out the window here from the home office, not a cloud to be found. It is just a beautiful morning. So let me show you what's happening. Beautiful satellite this morning. We have the marine layer in the coast. So Napa has lots of fog. Same thing in San Francisco and down towards San Jose. We also have some of the fog into some of the mountain valleys. This is really cool. That Lake Tahoe is right here. So this is into the Truckee area and all the way up into Plumas County. This is just fog that's down in the valleys. And this is because of the rain that we had and the cool air in the morning. There's still a lot of moisture in the air, so it condenses all of that. That'll all burn off to a beautiful day. The other area I've been anxious to look at is up here on the north coast. We have a lot of fog here, but there are also some higher clouds going up above it. So this area saw some nice rain over the course of the last few days. Not great rain, but some pretty good rain. I'll show you some rain totals here in a second. But what I'm waiting for is to have the clouds clear to see how much smoke is going to come off of these fires. The fires certainly have been tamped down by the cool temperatures, the higher humidity, and the bit of rain we've had. But the fires up here are not out. But they haven't been able to fly any infrared flights on these to map them. And when I looked at the satellite imagery last night looking for fire signatures, heat signatures, you weren't finding much of that either. So I just like to kind of look at a visual, but we'll not really get that until these clouds clear, and we'll be able to see just how much smoke is going to come off of these. But either way, as you can see, last week we were dealing with some of that smoke and haze. None of that now. The air quality is great. We are going to have just a terrific looking day. So let's talk about some of the rain we had. This is from the California Nevada River Forecast Center, and what I've got here is rain over the last 96 hours. And see, on the west slope, there are some areas that had more than an inch of rain. Sometimes it gets a little twitchy when I zoom in or try to zoom in. Yeah, there's some spots in here along Highway 88. What spot's this? Salt Springs Powerhouse. That's actually south of Highway 88. 2.5 inches of rain. A place called Beaver had more than an inch of rain. Fresh Pond, so not too far from Pollock Pines, has had 1.05 inches of rain. So yeah, some really good rain here and there. For the valley, there are some spots that saw about 1/10. Let's see, what spot is this? White Cloud. Not sure where White Cloud is. Well, I can see where it is, just don't know exactly where it is. Blue Canyon picked up 0.82 inches of rain. Nice rain. The other thing that's interesting, and I'm sure you guys have all seen the pictures from Burning Man, the Black Rock Desert. This might take a second to fill in. Unfortunately, there aren't enough rain gauges out here, so you only see a couple that have about 1/3 of an inch of rain. So yeah, it's too bad we don't have more rain gauges up there to tell you what happened out there at the Black Rock Desert. And then up toward Redding, most of this happened on Friday and early Saturday, more than 2 inches of rain in many spots. One spot even had more than 3. And then up here where the fires are burning, we've had, as you can see, about 1/2 inch of rain. If you see these color-coded in blue, that goes to over an inch of rain. So yeah, there's some spots that had more than an inch, but other areas quite a bit less. But either way, the cooler temperatures certainly have helped. All right, let's take a look to see what is going to be happening for the next week. And with that, we'll take a look at the 500 millibar chart and from the GFS. And things are going to get pretty quiet around here. Here's the last bit of the trough that brought us the rain and the cool weather. Now exiting out toward Utah, there's this other little blip right here that's going to slide by. There won't be anything in the way of rain with that. But as it goes by tonight and tomorrow, it'll help to keep temperatures in check. Today will stay generally in the upper 80s to around 90. And as that goes by, we'll see temperatures come up. But as you can see, there's another little blip in here. That one will go by a little bit farther to the north. This is into the day on Thursday, into the day Friday. We'll see temperatures get back into the range of low to mid 90s this week. And then there may be some hotter days ahead. This is getting out to Sunday, Monday, a little bit more ridging here. And with that, we could then perhaps see temperatures get up to, upper 90s or around 100 degrees. Another couple of things that should be that are worth pointing out. Hurricane out in here, I think it's one that hasn't been named yet because this is all the way up to next Monday. We'll have to keep an eye on what happens with that. The GFS, just kind of gives you an idea of what might happen way out there. But for us, we're getting into the time of year now where we are going to be seeing fewer and fewer 100-degree days. And even if we do go to 100 degrees next week, it might be the 100, 102 with an overnight low around 60. That's the kind of feature that you see in the month of September. So we'll probably toss in a couple of more days with temperatures at or above 100. We're not quite done with that just yet. But so let's say we have fewer than 5 days over 100 left for this year, and maybe 15 or fewer days over 90. This is really the month of transition. Last year was really the outlier when at this time we were seeing extreme heat. I think we had the 113 on this date last year. It was somewhere around this time we had a 113. And then the next day was the 116. So yeah, we're not going to see anything like that, especially as we go through this week without any real heat. And the later in the month it goes, of course, the less likely it becomes to hit 100 degrees. So for those of you that are not fans of hot weather, things are looking up for you. We are going to be seeing a nice gradual ramp down of the chances of heat, and then maybe a gradual ramp up of chances of rain. Although I don't see any rain in the future, any additional rain, that's coming pretty soon. Yeah, we're getting into that part of the year. So that's everything I've got for you on this Monday, Labor Day. Hope you have the day off and can enjoy it. But if you're like me and you're going to be in the office today, well, you make the best of it. Come Monday, it'll be all right. Have a good day, everybody. I'll talk to you later.